Y'all are the only two citizens we got. We're gonna need y'all to have some input.
I'm here to listen.
All right, Leanne, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'd like to call the Planning and Zoning Commission for the City of West Tawakoni. Order. Hang on a second. All right, and we have 4 members in attendance. I'd like you to.
Bill Creed, place 1.
James Jones. That's 4.
You're 4, correct.
Sharon Cunningham, place.
5.
Chris Bonowitz, chairman of the commission. All right, so what we have going on now is a public hearing. I'd like to call the public hearing to order. And if there's any citizen input at this time, I would like you to step forward and address the commission.
Oh, wait a minute, we gotta
I was
approve
gonna say,
the
his-
P and
No.
Z minutes.
That's on the regular meeting. We're on the,
Oh, citizens
hearing.
input. We're having 2 meetings.
We always do.
we have to do for changes and
We
stuff.
have you to answer any questions. I think it speaks for itself to the inside that fence for the 3 lots. The purpose of this is I sold my business. I'm merging with a large company and they want to expand the building or something, but it's part of the deal.
Okay.
So that's one reason I'm doing it. I didn't know that it wasn't commercial, to be honest with you, except for one lot way back behind me. But we try to keep it cut and try to keep it presentable. So I hope y'all grant me that.
I think it'll be good.
Thank you, Mr. Hoyt, for your input.
Any questions? I'll answer any questions.
No.
So all of these floors are SF2 now? All of them? These are the 3.
There are the 3 behind the building that you see there in the fence is the only ones we're doing.
There's the lots. They're 80 by 100.
And they're residential at this time.
Yes,
The
Yes,
residential agriculture.
but ain't nobody here do it. It's residential. Okay.
Those are all the ones that are fenced in, right? The ones that are already fenced, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, the ones across Kirk Street are not involved in this at all.
Very good. Is there any other citizen input?
No, that was my only question. I'm just here to listen.
So what we're gonna do here is consider to rezone the property. There's 3 lots. ID 45902, 45898 and 45899. And they're on Hills Retreat blocks.
There's one other lot. It's land bound actually, except for the lady that's she's the granddaughter of the guy that developed it. I don't know who owns that. I've never inquired about that, so it's not part of it. Just what's in the fence.
Gotcha.
Okay. So these particular lots in Hills Retreat are currently zoned single family 2. And the request is to rezone these lots to commercial. Any other input, sir?
No.
All right. We'll close the public hearing and open the regular meeting up to.
Was it at 6:08?
Yes.
Thank you.
Close it at 6.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Oh, wait.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to speak on
All right, okay.
this.
Motion to re-adjourn the public hearing.
Let's go ahead.
Well,
Let's go to the next
He wants public input.
one. But he can do that at the next one. We got it at the next one too. That's where we're gonna make our decisions anyway.
Wait a minute, you didn't have a motion or second for the, to be closed anyway.
Oh, well, then go ahead and let it go.
Okay,
I didn't, that's what I was trying to, I thought I was trying to see if this was the request. Anyway, my name is Ward Hanson. I live at 229 Harrelson Way. And this land is in our HOA subdivision where I live. And I've known the folks that live there in the house and the Hoyts for a long time. And it's my understanding that and it's not city law, but apparently that it's state law about development that they can use their land for their highest and best use of whatever that is. And if it requires a variance from whatever the city's ordinance is, then that's okay to do, because that would be a higher and better use for their property. And they have every right to do that. And I think the Hoyts deserve that. They've had a horrible problem trying to get city services on. And there are bad streets all over this town, but they live on an inclined road. And it washes, they go out there and but put a Band-Aid on it and try and pack a little rock in there. And the first time it rains, it washes away. And they literally just drive up crevices up the hill. I don't know if y'all go by, did y'all go by and look at the property?
I looked at it online. Mhm.
I live there.
If you drive on it, ma'am, I mean, online you can't see the condition of the road, but you can't drive a regular car on it. You need a 4-wheel drive and everything else. It's terrible road. I mean, it's.
so there's some bad spots, and especially in steep areas in the town that
Well,
we try to address.
and if you look at the plat of where this property is actually on the borderline of their western boundary of their property is next to county land. It's out of the city. So that might be a gateway position for them to do something with for development over there. There's just a lot of opportunities that are available, but it's my understanding, there's so many things that can be done, and they've got every right to do what they want to do with their property. Just because it doesn't fit into the conforming or non-conforming use, highest and best use of trumps that city law, that's a state law. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hanson. All right, motion to
I make a
adjourn.
motion that we adjourn the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Uh,
Aye.
Okay, it's at 6:12 now.
All right, thank you, Leanne. All right. It is now 6:14. I would like to call to order the regular meeting for the Planning and Zoning Commission of the City of West Tawakoni. All those,
Bill Free, place one.
Thank you.
Bill Free, place one. James Chimp, place four.
Sharon Cunningham, place 5.
Chris Bonowitz. All right, I'd like to call that meeting to order. Everybody's here. Do we have any minutes from the last meeting?
We do not, no, sir. So
I don't even remember the last meeting.
I know it was quick.
It was because of the change in how they notify on an ordinance problem for the towns.
Yeah,
So we don't have that, so we will move that.
Request
Motion
to- yeah.
motion to move it to the next meeting.
motion to table.
I table that.
Thank you.
All in favor? Aye.
Thank you.
All right, so the minutes are tabled. Any more citizen input on,
A discussion on that. I would tell you that I live there, and his property that he's talking about is already fenced in. We all thought it was already zoned commercial. And as far as I know, there's nobody in that addition would care if it went totally commercial on that piece of property. So,
I also think from the place where it's located, it makes sense. It adjoins commercial land is around it. It
yeah.
adjoins county land, which.
Well, that's actually not county land. That actually belongs to a lawyer over in Greenville.
It's in the county.
Her name's Holly Gocher.
but I think it would make sense for it to be commercial.
I make a motion that we,
That was just in citizens input, so now we're discussing it.
yeah, we're discussing it now.
All right.
Yeah, I
Just
make a
making sure we're
motion
on the
that
right
we, zone properties 45902, 45902 S3270, and 45898 S3269, all to be considered commercial.
There's one more.
There's one more.
There's only three.
You,
The other one don't count. That's 20 acres.
So
No. The acres is 0.1377.
all of the lots are the same size. Lot 21A, 20A, and 21.
How many lots was it supposed to be? Only three?
3.
Eight? Where'd he go?
He left.
He gone.
There's 3 lots,
Yeah, so I did three.
Yes.
just for grants.
Okay, 45899 S3269. And the rest of those, all to be considered, I didn't say them again, all to be considered commercial.
That's a recommendation to the council, right?
Yes. Anybody second?
I second it.
All in favor of changing from residential 2 to commercial for block 10, lot 21A, block 10, lot 20, and block 10. No, block 10, lot 21. All in favor?
All.
All in favor?
Yep.
Aye.
All right. Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right, so the motion is passed. Is there any other action? I'd like to bring up a previous conversation with Mr. Creed and myself about moving the chairmanship to his direction. So I'd like to put that on the next agenda and consider Mr. Creed as the new guy running things on this commission. So think about that and we'll put it on the agenda for next month. Should we meet? That sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
Do I need to take formal action and? all
No,
that?
that's just,
you just put it on there.
yeah, we'll just put it on there for next time.
Okay, so what I was discussing was, no offense,
Are
that,
we adjourned or we still? is
no, we're
this-
still.
Okay, just make sure. I'm sorry. I just making sure.
You know, the city, what is it called? City code enforcement, who also does permits now. Talking to her about doing our our secretary, because she has more input that would be beneficial to us. She's a plethora of information. Like I said, no offense to her, because I think she's doing a wonderful job, but I think that we would benefit by making her our secretary and having her at our meetings. And then if y'all want her to be involved, we just put her on the board or something. But you see what I'm saying?
I actually don't live in the city. That's the only
Oh,
reason.
you don't?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe y'all can work together. That way, because in order for her to be here,
I mean, she can come.
she has,
she
no,
can-
but this won't get paid.
Oh, okay.
If she's doing it as our secretary, she'll get stipend for
Gotcha.
that.
Okay.
And otherwise, there's nothing for her to,
I like that idea. She's got a lot of information that we might be unaware of.
right, and we can ask her about stuff because she can get that information for us by the next meeting, or she's not here tonight, so if I asked her to do something right now, I couldn't get it.
Sure, the last code enforcement officer got paid to be here. Like whenever, like previous members, you might
I
want to.
asked Jim and he said no.
Oh, okay.
So
Alright, I was just
he
making
said
sure.
that she could if
Okay.
she was the secretary, but even that is gonna be a question mark.
Sure.
But anyway, so I did talk to her about it and see if she was interested in doing something like that so that we could have her here at the meetings. And she said, yeah, as soon as she gets these permits down, well, 2 or 3 more months down the road, she ought to have them down pretty good. Would you all agree? And it's nothing we can take action on or anything right now. It's just something for us to think about, maybe discussing further, maybe taking action at the next meeting.
All right,
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Second,
all in favor?
yes.
Meeting is over at 6:22.
Thank you. And for the record, they do have, the horse have 4 lots. It's just Jennifer and their actual homestead is not part of this case. They have 4 lots and 3 lots that are. The ones that.
3 lots that are attached to the business case.
They're separate, joint several